Hello and welcome back, TUT team. Coach Connor here, taking you through another TUT training session. In today's session, we're going to be working on the core. I'm not talking about just your six-pack abs. We're talking about shoulder and hip girdle and all the way around, all the good stuff, okay? So for today's class, all you need is to have your TUT plates set at a light to medium weight, and we need both of our D handles set up at our lower connection point. That's pretty much all you need for today's class. We're gonna jump right into things and we're gonna work our way down onto our back on the mat. We're gonna do things in a rep scheme today, so you're gonna be following along with me as we do everything for 10 reps. We've got 2 rounds of everything, so we'll get our left and right side on everything, okay? So without further ado, let's get ourselves onto our back and let's get started. We're gonna start off in a dead bug position. So we're gonna be working from our back here to start. So work yourself a few feet away from your trainer, your tower here. Grab both handles and you wanna extend your arms out over top of your chest. All right, you're gonna have the resistance with your straight arms here and our knees are up. From this position here, right, we're gonna extend one leg out as we exhale and drive our low back into the floor, avoiding this arch in our spine here, okay, or this rib flare. So drive your low back into the floor. And we're gonna exhale one leg out and in, and then the other leg out and in for 10 reps a side. All right, team, here we go all together. In 3, 2, 1, we extend it out. Drive your low back into the floor for 1 and 1. We're going for 10 aside here. Try to keep the pace with me. I'm gonna go nice and steady. This one is not about being in a rush. Good. That's 3, 4, and 4. Now, if we keep the tension of our low back into the floor, you can hear it in my voice even at the tension that's being created right there. Good. Give me 3 more on each side. Extend it right out. 3. Good. 2. Keep the hands over top of the chest. 1 more to the right. Extend it all the way out and in. And to the left. All the way out and in. Good. And breathe. All right. So if we keep our low back pressed firmly into the floor, we're gonna feel that light us up right here. We're now gonna get facing perpendicular to our tower here. Both handles, all right, wrapped around both hands here. Maybe you just grab the one, whatever works for you. Again, we have a light to medium resistance on our plates there. Both knees down. I'm gonna send my hips through. I'm gonna squeeze my glutes. And from a kneeling position here, I'm gonna exhale as I extend out and back in. Again, nice and controlled. Out and in. Fighting the resistance of the cable wanting to pull me back towards our TUT tower. Exhale out and in. Good. We go to 10. That's 4. Good. 5. Hands at chest height, shoulders down and back. 6. Nice work. 7. 8. 9. Good. Out. And 10. Nicely done. Okay. We're now going to get into a bear position. So our bear position, or our quadruped position, hands under shoulders, knees under hips, tuck your toes. The key here is to keep your back flat and your belly lifted. We're going to push through our hands, push through our toes, lift our knees up. Right here. You should immediately start to feel a tension in your stomach right there. And what we're going to do is simply step our feet out, squeeze our glutes, step it in. My knees stay off the ground. That's 1. Step it out, out, in. That's 2. Check your shoulders right over top of your hands. Out, in. 3. Out, in. 4. Nice and steady. 5. We're halfway here. That's 6. Breathe. 7. Keep those knees nice and low. Don't get up here. Don't start crowding your knees towards your elbows, your armpits. Bring them down. 8. Good. 9. In, and 10. Nicely done. Again, right here is where you should feel it also in our shoulders there. We're gonna flip over onto our back. We're gonna go to cross body crunches or cross body sit-ups. Option to have the feet on the floor or feet up in the air. Have our hands behind our ears. We're gonna come up and then twist, elbow towards the knee and come back down. up, then twist. That's 1 and 1. 2, up and twist and 2. And maybe our feet are down, up and twist. 3 and 3. Notice I'm not stressing about getting all the way up into a full sit-up. As long as my chest is proud, my neck is long, I'm going towards the ceiling here. I'm not coming up into this position here. You can hear my windpipe get cut off. We want to come up the proud chest and across and back down, up and across. Good, halfway, let's go. Up and twist, up and twist, up and twist. Good, there we go, come on. 4 more in total, here we go. 4 and back down, up, 3, up, 2, up, 1, and relax. Good. Okay. We're now gonna get to the other side, all right? Well, we're gonna go through that one more time. I'm gonna set myself up on the other side. We're gonna go right back into our dead bug. So again, our dead bugs, we're a few feet away from our tower here. I'm gonna press my low back into the floor. I'm gonna sit back. Arms are locked out and straight. Get myself into position here. Finding that tension. My knees are up. I'm gonna make sure that I'm not flaring my ribs here. I'm gonna drive my low back down into the floor to set myself, and I'm gonna exhale as I extend one leg out and back in for 10 aside. Out and back in, that's 1. That's 2. If you're not feeling this, you gotta drive your low back into the floor. You can even put a towel underneath your low back and think about crushing the towel and squeezing the towel into the floor. Good, nice steady pace. That's 4. Good, it's a simple movement, but if we do it right, we do it with tension, we're gonna feel it. Good, all right. Let's go 4 more aside, 8 more in total. 8, right there, exhale. 7, 6, lock those arms out over top of the chest. 5, 4, 3, 2, good, and control 1, back in, and feet are down. Good, nice work. We're gonna get that kneeling pal off on the other side now. So we're on our knees. One handle or both handles wrapped around our hands here. I'm gonna activate my glutes. Yes, your glutes are part of your core, okay? It's not just our 6-pack, all right? It's from our hips to our shoulders and everything around. So we wanna have all of that engaged. So let's drive our hips forward, squeeze our glutes, and then exhale, out and in, resisting the pull back towards the trainer here. Out and in, that's 2, 3, 4, 5. You can hear the breathing. It's gonna facilitate the tension in my core. 6. It might not look like a lot, but if we got the movements down right, 7, 8, we're fighting the tension of those bands of our TUT plates. 9, you're gonna feel this. And 10, good. We get set up for the bear march, okay? From that push-up position, we walk the knees underneath our hips, back out, squeeze the glutes, back in and out, squeeze, that's 2, in, out, squeeze, 3, 4, back flat when you walk it in, 5, shoulders over top of your hands, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, come on, 9, and 10. Simply gonna flip my way over onto my back here. We finish off with the twisted sit-up or the twisted crunch here. I come up, rotate, back to center, and back down. So 3 parts to it. Up, rotate, back to center, back down. That's 1 aside. Let's go for 10. Here we go. Up, twist, center, down, up, twist, center, down. If you want, you can lift the feet and aim for the elbow to get up towards the knee. That's 3. Up, twist, center, down, up, twist, center, down. Here we go. Stay with me. Nice job. You are halfway. 10 more reps. 10. Up, twist, center, down, 9, 8, feet up or feet down, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We don't have to go fast to create tension. Good. 2 and 1. There we go. All right. Block 1 is in the books. All right. We're going to move on to a new series of exercises, and we're going to progressively get a little bit more challenging as we go. So always the option to regress if necessary. We're now going to do our dead bugs, the same motion, but now the point of resistance is going to be lateral here. Okay. So we're now going to be back on our back again. All right. You're perpendicular to your trainer here. And you're going to have your hands in the center of the chest right here. All right. Now you're fighting that resistance, pulling it in. Now is the time to check your resistance. Do you need to alter it, okay? Do we need to add a little or take off a little? I've got 10 pounds on each side here, and that is plenty for me right now, right? So maybe you're 5 pounds aside, but whatever it is, let's have those hands up across the chest again. And as soon as I lift both feet, I'm gonna start to feel that tension. I'm gonna drive my low back into the floor once more. My hands are gonna stay still, and I'm gonna exhale one leg out at a time for 10 aside. 1 and 1, 2 and 2, 3, good, 3, there you go, 4 with control, 4, arms straight, 5, 10 more, 10, 9, exhale as you drop the leg right out towards the floor, 8, 7, 6, 5, stay with me, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and relax. Hands to the center of the chest. Okay, we're gonna fire those glutes up again. What we're gonna be doing, all right, arms are straight up still. We're gonna go glute bridge. All right, squeeze your glutes, eat your shorts, eat your tights, and then we're gonna go down and up with the hands into that chest press. Glute bridge, down and up with the hands. We go 10 times. Here we go. Down and up with the hands. Down and up with the hands. All right, that's 3, 4, big squeeze and hold the top, 5, 6, we go to 10 together, 7, 8, 9, nice work team, and 10. All right, I'm now gonna get into a half kneeling parallel. All right, so we were here first on both knees. All right, we're gonna ramp it up a little bit. We're gonna bring our inside foot. I'm gonna have both handles wrapped around my hands here. If it works best for you to just have one handle, not a problem. One hand in the center of the chest. I want you to squeeze your glutes here, proud chest, shoulders down and back, and we exhale as we extend the arms out for 10, 9, 8, want to stabilize through our hips. 6, 5, good, nice and proud. 4, fight the resistance. 3, 2, and 1, good. All right, from there, we're gonna get into a nice, slow and controlled mountain climber, okay? This is gonna be a climber march. So we were in our bear march before. We were going out, out, in with our knees. We're now gonna start in the push-up position. We're gonna draw one knee right up to the center of the chest and back out, 10 aside, all right? 3, 2, 1, meet me here. Let's go, right leg up, left leg up, right into the center. We're gonna go controlled here. That's 2, 3, we don't have to go fast. 4, shoulders forward over top of our hands. 5, focus on keeping the back nice and flat. 6, nice work. 7, 8, good. 9, there it is. And 10, and relax. All right, team, we're gonna do the same thing now facing the other way, okay? We're gonna go back to those lateral cable dead bugs. So on our back, Once more, we're now resisting the other way. Handles back at the center of the chest here. Again, pushing our low back into the floor, into your mat. Maybe you have a towel underneath your mat there. Hands at the center of the chest. Knees are up. As soon as we bring our knees up and push our low back into the floor, you should start to feel the tension build up. Ready? 3, 2, 1. We go for 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going 10 aside. 5. Or count it out to 20. 6, 7. Sometimes I like to mix up the count. 8, just to keep my mind occupied. 9, as I get the work done. 10, halfway. Here we go. 10 more. 10, 9. Exhale as you drop. 8, good. Hands on your handles. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, nice work. 2, and 1. Bring both those heels down. Bring the hands down to relieve that tension for a hot second there. Okay, now we drive through the heels. We have our hips up towards the sky. Boom, right here. Hands to the center of the chest. We're here, good. All right, so now we're gonna bring the hands down to the center of the chest. We'll bring the hips down and up. 1, and then we press down up with the hands. 2, big squeeze at the top here. 3, up, press, down. 4, up, press, down. 5, good. Really squeeze the glutes at the top there. 6, 7, 8, nice job. 9, one more. And 10. All right, there we go. Now, get myself set up into our half kneeling position once more. Facing the opposite direction from our last set, we get the other side. Inside foot is down, tuck that back toe, roll those shoulders down and back, nice proud chest, hands at the center of the chest here. We exhale, and we're gonna squeeze right here and lock that in. Ready, 3, 2, 1, and out for 1. Good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, stay proud, 7, extend those arms out as far as you can, 8, right at chest height, 9, and 10, good. Handles down. Now we get set up back in that push-up position. We're gonna go into those modified mountain climbers. Give me a little pause as we draw one knee up to the center of the chest at a time for 10 a side. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. Right knee up, little pause, bring it down. 1 and 1, 2 and 2. When I lift my knee up, I'm gonna try to keep my foot off the ground there instead of putting it down on the ground. I wanna keep that tension, tuck your belly button up towards your spine to create more room for your knee to get a little bit farther. Good, that's 4. 5, nice job. 6, keep it slow, keep it steady, keep it tight. 7, push the floor away. 8, 9, one more on each side here. And 10, and relax. All right. Should feel that in the shoulders, should feel that in the core here. And now we're gonna move on to our last block, our last working block here. And yes, we're gonna amp up the exercises again. Now in anything we just did, you can always spice it up by simply adding, you can even double the amount of reps. All right, you can increase the tension. You can move a little bit quicker if you wanna spice it up a little bit, but we never wanna sacrifice form for speed. So in our third block here, I'm gonna stay on this side or right over here. We're gonna get into leg lowers here now. So by increasing the length of our levers, in this case our legs are straight up, and we're gonna drop one leg at a time here. We go right leg down and up. Same rule applies, we're driving our low back into the floor. Let's go for 10 aside, all right, you with me? Handles up over top of the chest. Ready, 3, 2, 1, and go. Right leg down and up, left leg down and up. That's 1 and 1. 2, and 2. Nicely done. 3 and 3. Keeping the tension in the arms here, right? Watch that our shoulders aren't getting pulled out, right? Lock them in, pack them in. 4 and 4. 5 and 5. Halfway, give me 10 more. 10, 9, 8. Nice job. 7, 6, 5. With control, low back press into the floor. 4, 3. Reset the hands. 2, 1, and relax. Good. All right. Now, time to get a little of those obliques. So we're gonna get into an assisted side plank here. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna set yourself up in our traditional side plank, but you have the option to stack both of your knees if you like, okay? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have my back to you guys here a little bit here, but in a side plank position, I'm gonna stack both my knees. I'm gonna grab the handle. I'm gonna pull that handle right towards the chest here. I'm gonna hold it nice and high, and then I wanna squeeze those hips up. Right now, from this position here, I'm gonna extend my arm out and pull it in. Now, our tension should feel light to medium light, and if this doesn't work for you to include the row, no problem. You simply hold it, or with the arm extended, hold it there. Good? And you're gonna hold it there while we go through our last 10 reps here. For 10, 9, hips up nice and high. 8, knee stacked, hip stacked, shoulder stacked. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. All right. So from there, we're focusing on keeping our lower hip up off the floor, getting those obliques in, all right, and stacking the shoulder right over top of our elbow. We're now gonna get into a full squat. So hands again, wrapped around one or both handles here. All right, as we squat down, I'm gonna exhale and send my hands out away from me into the Palloff position once more. We did it with both knees on the ground. We did it with one knee on the ground. Now we're up in a standing position. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2. That tension, 3, is really gonna wanna pull you back towards our tower there. 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. 8, 9, and 10. Nicely done. Okay, we're gonna get back into that bear position, but instead of stepping the feet out, we're gonna walk the arms out with an option, an invitation to add a little plank up down or a push up if you want. So from our bear position, we're now gonna walk the hands out, and if you want, we come down, down, up, up, or we add the push up. And then we're gonna walk the hands back in underneath the shoulders. So our feet are gonna stay still this time. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. Knees are up, walk it out, squeeze the glutes, and either walk it right back in, hands underneath the shoulders, back flat, knees under hips, right? Make sure those knees don't come up, and I walk it back out, and maybe I add a little plank up down. 2, walk it in, hands on the shoulders, walk it out, maybe I add a full push-up. 3, walk it out, go back to the plank up down here. 4, and maybe we're just walking it out and walking it in. Totally fine. 5, out. 6, might not look like a lot, but if we do this right, 7, you're gonna feel it in your shoulders. If you keep our back flat, you feel it in our core. 8, 2 more, here we go. 9, come on, finish strong. And 10. Okay, flip over onto your back. We had our twisted sit-ups or our twisted crunches earlier. We're now gonna get into a full bicycle crunch here, but we're gonna go slow. We're gonna keep that tension nice and high. Ready? Knees are up. As we bring one elbow up, the other leg goes out. Nice and slow and controlled for 10 aside. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, 1, 2, 2. You can imagine like this is one of those slow bicycle races where the slowest actually wins, not the fastest. Good. There you go. Nice and controlled. Elbow to knee, halfway. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. With control. 3, 2, 1, and time. Nicely done. All right, we go back up to the top of the set here into our leg lowers. So we're gonna stay here down on the ground. I'm just gonna swing over to the other side of my mat here. I'm gonna lay back down on my back. I'm gonna have my arms straight. Here we are. Arms above the chest here. Both legs up in the air. At any point, you can simply bend the knees again, not a problem, okay? So if it doesn't work for you to lower one leg at a time, all right, we can bend the knee and do heel taps instead. But we go for 10 aside, here we go. Crush the floor with your low back. 3, 2, 1, and go. One leg down and up, other leg down and up. That's 1. That's 2. If you're feeling adventurous, if you're feeling courageous, you can try a double leg drop here as well. Both legs down and up. Now that's really advancing things, so if that's not gonna work for you today, not a problem. We're back to the leg lowers, or we tap one heel at a time. Good. Give me 6, give me 5, give me 4. Check your low back, press it into the floor for 3. Good. 2, there it is. 1, and relax. Okay, get into that assisted side plank once more. All right, we're in a side plank position, but we're gonna stack both my knees here, okay? I'm gonna do my left side here. Right hand is on the handle. I'm in a left forearm plank, and both my knees are stacked. All right, so I'm gonna stack my knees, and then I'm gonna send my hips towards my trainer here, towards my tower. All right, now from my side plank position here, now I'm gonna pull. Good. Now I'm gonna pull. Check your hips, don't let them drop. Let's go for 10. Come on, 10, 9, 8. You can play around with straightening that top leg down towards the floor as well. 7, 6. Check your hips, send them towards your trainer there, your tower. 5, 4. Hips high. 3, 2, and 1. There you go. All right, now we got a couple left here. But before we finish off, we're gonna get back up on our feet, get into that squat pal off one more time. So hands at the center of the chest here. All right, we create tension as we exhale and extend the arms out as we sit down into our squat. We go for 10 reps together. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and drop it down. Exhale out. Don't let the tower pull you back in. Fight it. And back up. 2, 3. Good. Proud chest. 4. Shoulders back over top of your hips. Nice work. 5. Come on, TUT team. 4. Stay with me. 3. Keep that back nice and flat. 2. Exhale as you go out. 1. One more. Just an extra, just because we were feeling in the groove there, okay? So we're now gonna get back into those walkouts with the option of the plank up down or the push up. Let's start in our bear position once more, all right? Or a tabletop position. We're gonna lift those knees up. My hand's gonna do the work here. I'm gonna walk out and in with my hands here. Ready, 3, 2, 1, step it out, out. Maybe I just hold, squeeze your glutes, walk it back in. Don't let those knees touch the floor. Walk it back out. Maybe I add a plank up down. That's 2, walk it in. Maybe I add a full push up. Choice is yours. 3, out. Maybe we just hold. Maybe we go plank up down. 4, 5. Should take 1 or 2 steps to get out to that push-up position. Squeeze and hold. 6. Proud chest, flat back the whole time. 7. There you go, come on. 8. Last 2, walk it out. 9. One more time. Give me the plank up down. Give me the push up, whatever you got. And 10. All right, we finish off our core series here with our bicycle crunches. We go nice and slow. This is the slow bicycle race. All right, whoever goes the slowest wins the prize. What's the prize? Nice tight core. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Drop one leg, up to the elbow, up to the knee. 1 and 1. Control. 2 and 2. Shoulders up off the floor. 3, 3. Good. Twist, twist, and halfway. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Home stretch. Here we go. Stay controlled. 4. Stay with me. 3, 2, 1, and time. Breathe. There you go. There is your TUT core for today. 30 minutes of work, we get it done in a flash, right? We don't have to move fast to work hard to stay under tension. Team, thank you so much for joining me. Again, this is Coach Connor signing off from TUT Core. All right, until next time, team, stay under tension. We'll see you soon.